Yes, I am working on Craven versus Bane for next week, and then I'll probably go into my effectively Sith round robin, and I will do some Star Wars droids. Again, just looking at the movie characters. So someone threw out Cryme Tyme and Enzo Big Cass. Oh, I actually combined both of the ways for Cryme Tyme's name. Let me fix that. Some of that is because Cryme Tyme is still a tag team, and they still use the name Cryme Tyme, just they use I's instead of Y's. Because the E decided to use Y's. Because E was totally street at that time. So, Cryme Tyme. They were OVW early to mid 2000s. It's like mid to late 2000s is when they were on the main roster. They're predominantly known for their severely over-the-top vignettes of them training. You know, whether it was beating up a cop, robbing someone at an ATM, carjacking. But they were done severely over the top. Ironically, the WWE.com statement was that these were designed to be like a Saturday Night Live sort of skit. And that they were designed to be over the top stereotypes. If you didn't hear that before and you just watched it without context, it is a ridiculously racist looking gimmick. Especially when the picture like, yo. You know what's really hood? With their song, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, we're bringing the hood to you. Bringing the hood to you. Just go, yeah. When this is done, hit Cryme Tyme, Titantron, and just watch them just like beating up white people and robbing them, while smiling, or like mugging to a security camera while robbing a bank. So someone threw out Cryme Tyme versus Enzo and Big Cass. Sorry, my bad. I'm used to the NXT name where it's Enzo and Big Cass. Now it's just Enzo and Cass. Used to be Enzo Moore and Colin Cassidy. Now it's Enzo and Cass because they don't like last names on the main roster. If you don't know this team, just do any Enzo promo. Guy is liquid fire when it comes to what he does for the promo. He dresses Remember Peggy Bundy in like the leopard print? So think leopard print, and then combine it like Michael Jackson, like bright leather, and then a haircut looks like Edward Scissorhands did it in the dark, and just the ability to say the most idiotic things with such conviction and force that the crowd goes along with it. And a lot of good references to like 90s Nickelodeon cartoons. Where it's Hey Arnold, a little bit of Rugrats. So they're very good when it comes to the promo work. And of course, here's your sizes. Cryme Tyme, JTG, 6'1". Shad, 6'7". Combined weight, 517. Two pretty big dudes. Enzo and Cass, 5'11", 7 foot tall, 476. So both these guys hit that perfect of, I'm the little fast guy, I'm the big muscle. So it allows them to very easily work into that hot tag situation. But let's talk about if these two teams got into a fight. I'm actually going to go backwards from this. Normally I start at the top, work my way down. I'm going to start at the bottom, work my way up. Mic work. Enzo's currently got a leg injury. He's in a wheelchair. And he's still making it work. I'm still thinking that if Enzo decides to quit being a wrestler, he would be a phenomenal manager. Ring psychology. Again, I'm going to Enzo, Big Cass. Cryme Tyme, JTG would normally get the daylights beaten out of him, then make the hot tag. Enzo sells death in the ring. And Big Cass just seethes on the outside until he gets a hot tag and he just crushes them over the crowd. The moment that music begins to hit and you see the red, green and white, kind of Italian flag kind of swirl, and the word soft comes up. The crowd just is. It's like Enzo's here. Enzo's like, here, just feed. Just feed on the words that I have for you. Crowd knows every line. They get into it. It's sick. Now I got that out of the way. Go back up at the top. Work our way through this. Strength. Shad, if you look at the stuff he's doing on YouTube, dude's a tank. Cass is a big guy at 7 foot tall, but he's a big, thin dude. Shad is one built guy. And you look at JTG, again, two very built guys. Definitely have a strength advantage. Speed. I'll give it just because Enzo is quick. Enzo is very, very quick. Probably because he weighs next to nothing. Definitely a quick individual. Endurance stuff easily Cryme Tyme. JTG lasted in the E for 2 years without being on TV. That's endurance. That is longevity. Toughness. Enzo has wrestled for a very long time. He's had 2 severe leg injuries. I mean, he cuts a great promo, but it seems like his body is very much not designed for this sort of wrestling. Strike, you know, when it comes to striking, Enzo likes to throw hands at everybody and get knocked out. And Big Cass, he's got a decent big boot. His punches look really weird. JTG and Big Shad, you know what? Shad fought in lugs. His big boot looked sick. Their overall striking abilities were fantastic. Grappling. I'm trying to think. There were really a lot of grappling in either of these two teams. And I've got East River Crossing, which occasionally Cass makes a mistake with. I don't think I've really seen Enzo lock up anybody in like a suplex or a slam. Yeah, I know Enzo does Cass is a basic slam. So I'm going to have to pretty much go by, what is that comes down to for like their finishing move. Cryme Tyme had a Samoan drop with a jumping, swinging neck breaker. They definitely did a lot more in the way of actual, they did more grappling. They were more brawling with some more grappling. I'll have to give the grappling edge to Cryme Tyme. High flying. One of the advantages, of course, when it comes to Enzo and Cass, is half the time Enzo runs at Cass and Cass just chucks him through the air. So Enzo definitely is a high flyer, and we're never tied up. I think Enzo and Big Cass did definitely have a speed advantage. I think they're much better when it comes to the crowd interaction, but Cryme Tyme is significantly better in the ring. And for submission work, I don't recall either one of these teams actually having anything in the way of submissions. So I really can't use submissions in this one. So we're going to relabel that one to an X Factor. Cryme Tyme was one of 2 tag teams to not become tag team champions during their era. The other one was the Highlanders, probably because one of them went to a TNA show, was shown on television, and then probably fired. Enzo and Big Cass, again, have not tasted gold. So for X Factor, I'm going to give it to Cryme Tyme, because here's the big reason why. Enzo and Big Cass, I had to think long and hard of them actually really winning a feud. Yeah, you've got Sylvester Lefort and the other guy, which was an NXT feud where that's where then they brought in Carmella because they dumped a bunch of like hair remover on a dude. And I was like, yeah, but then they beat the. Like, huh. They're just that team that's really over when it comes to mic work that doesn't really win anything. Cryme Tyme actually won a lot of matches. Cryme Tyme was actually seemed a lot more successful than Enzo and Big Cass. Also, with Cryme Tyme too, is they've been a tag team for like they're still a tag team now. So they've been a tag team for 14 years. Enzo and Big Cass are on 4 years. I think there's just a lot more tag team continuity. And you're looking at this, Enzo and Cass have a great job of selling you on a match. But Enzo and Cass, they're not really ones for winning the match when it really happens. They do a great job talking it, and then their opponents just beat them down. I think with Cryme Tyme, it'll be no different. They'll sell this match amazingly. And then when it's all said and done, they'll hit the G9 on Enzo, get the pin, Cass will be on the outside of the ring, 1, 2, 3, Cryme Tyme gets the W.